Rumpelteazer, improvised musicals.
Please welcome to the stage, Rumpelteazer!
only one left.
Glass is the past. Don't
keep
you
trying-
believe it in some way too?
Of course, I keep trying to tell Dad that. But then here we are in this fucking greenhouse having my wedding. Whose idea do you think that was? I wanted a brutalist concrete building.
That's you. See what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. I've always said brutalism is going to have a revival. The Civic Center in Boston is the most beautiful thing ever created.
I'm gonna need one more example of what brutalism is. Let me in for you.
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to opening my heart about brutalism.
You're your brother.
All
Let's
right.
take the glass down and finally see each other.
All right, Jared. It's a style of architecture based on the French word for concrete. Brute. Now, the lead proponent of the style was Le Corbusier, also known as the Crow, I think. He created these marvelous structures out of concrete.
Sounds like you still have so much to learn. Not that it doesn't sound like you know what you're talking about, but go out there and get him.
Oh, I can't. Dad threw away all my brutalism books.
Man, you fucking know what a library is. If you really want it, go and get it.
Oh, I want it. Sometimes when I'm walking down that old sidewalk, looking up at all the brick buildings around, I'll accidentally trip and oh, what is that down there? The most beautiful thing in the world. Concrete, conquer my heart. Conquer my heart. You're hard as a rock and gray as a rainy day. Concrete, conquer my heart. I don't know, it's just sometimes I'll be walking around in Montana.
Wow.
Log fucking cabins everywhere. And then I'll see it over there. Small foreign office building made out of concrete. Concrete. Conquer my heart. Concrete. Conquer my
Don't even try.
Cause it's hard as a rock and gray as gray stuff. Conquer my heart. It's dumb. I gotta let go of all of it. I'm getting married and I have to be responsible and make glass structures.
Wow. Seems like you like this brutalist art. Then you like Rebecca more than you like Rebecca.
Well, Rebecca and I were always supposed to be married. She's from Dad's partner's metal business.
Yep.
And metal has to fit glass together, as we know. It's a very sensible alliance.
You gotta go. Follow your heart. It's made of concrete.
Yes. Maybe I could get into a car. Guess what that car is driving on? It's asphalt. But
charge of our own fairy tale.
Okay, let's get out there and find ourselves that missing groove. You know what it's like. Have you ever seen your future, but you can't there's a pane of glass? That's what it's like to be me. Strong, clear glass that you cannot pass. That's what it's like to be me. Have you ever known there's more numbers than you know? You want to say those numbers, but all that comes out is words. No matter how hard you try, you can't count any harder than 3. That's what it's like to
Do you ever feel like you are living Shrek? Like everything that happens in the movie Shrek is happening to you. Happened to Gingerbread Man, who lost his gum top button. His best friend's a donkey. It's what it's like to be me. Like your life was
Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. I rid Toledo of the metal fastener company and the glass people all in one fell swoop.
Well done. I know I had my doubts at one point, but I must say I'm a big enough man to admit when I was wrong.
Listen, paper. Those are doing business with this young plastic, in case you forgot.
Well, how can I forget plastic? It's everywhere, but not quite everywhere. But it soon will be quite everywhere. Yes, paper and plastic. Every building will be constructed.
They said it couldn't be done.
Girl, I know what it's like to say a thing couldn't be done. You're wrong when you say that.
Excuse me, sorry. Your hot coffee's careful. The styrofoam got a bit hot. You can feel it through.
Excuse me?
Why would you do that to us?
The styrofoam?
That was what was in the break room, so I brought it out. You
Oh,
asked
really?
for hot coffee.
Would you mind just coming here real quick?
It's just a fast, quick thing.
Oh, what's this on the table? It's a paper magazine. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, it's GQ.
My goodness.
A little closer.
Oh,
little closer.
Idris Elba. Oh, you're rolling him up. My eye! Oh!
I'm so sorry. I know that you're in pain.
Yeah,
Pain, but I have an emergency for you over
Oh.
here.
Okay. Do you think that I'm still gonna get college credit for this?
fuck you up with some plastic? You can do some damage with paper. The whole world should just be plastic and paper. When you think about anything that's made in the world, maybe Tupperware or a little piece of plastic on your glasses. Is that made of metal? No. Is that made of glass? No.
Open up a phone book. You have a phone book. Why waste your time with these glass touch screens when you could use a phone book? It's hardy in your hands. It feels good on your butt. Is it made of some other stuff? No. It's made of paper. Paper and plastic and paper and plastic and paper and plastic and paper and plastic and plastic and paper and plastic and paper in the world.
They're trying to stop us from taking over Toledo. But we've got the real deal between you and I.
They said that we couldn't build all the buildings in Toledo. No. We'll show them. Paper and plastic and paper and plastic and paper and plastic and paper and plastic and plastic and paper and plastic and paper and everywhere in the world.
Just imagine the skyline made of paper. I can't imagine anything could go wrong.
Look at all the people walking down the road. Each of them is covered in
This is a pacemaker for fucking heart.
We got to this construction site and nobody had plans of what the building was gonna look like. We're gonna get fired. I don't wanna get fired. I can't get fired again. There's no plans here. There ain't no plans here. I don't know what to tell you. It's like we show up, they hire 3 of the best construction people who work in the business, and they don't tell you how to even make the building. It's like, you need plans, okay? What's it gonna look like? That's not what I'm for. I'm not the imagination, I'm the hands.
Guys, got the plans finally.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm sorry it took so long, but they're unusual. They're not like our plans normally are.
Okay, they're like a different kind of concrete or something?
I wish.
Okay, is it like the roof is a weird slant or something? Oh, yeah, slanty roof.
Oh man, remember that slanty roof back in '73? Oh,
to happen. This violates all construction oaths that we took. We solemnly swear to always build sturdy buildings. And we will not make bad buildings.
We can't make a bad building.
Well, then let's just roll these plans up and throw them away.
Yeah. Oh, just roll them up and throw it away.
They got bigger.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me use my lighter. There's no way this paper can't get lit on fire.
Yeah.
Burn it up.
Is your tongue okay?
Just the back half.
It'll sound normal after a while. The fire slept. Look, you guys, I don't think this is something we want to mess around with. Some kind of paper magic.
Magic.
And plastic sorcery.
You're right. We may not want to do it. But we're going to have to build this paper and plastic building.
We'll start with plastic cups as the foundation. Then we'll put paper plates on top of that. Then we'll put the Swiss ties that you put on hooks of thread. And hopefully it won't be bad.
Paper magic.
And plastic sorcery. Maybe if we use some construction paper, it's a little bit stronger than the paper you use for a rubber. Maybe if we try using somewhat thicker plastic, hopefully that'll make the building stand on its own. Paper magic. Paper magic. Paper magic and plastic sorcery.
Come on, girls. We cannot possibly be deterred, okay? Keep your eyes on the prize. We have to find
Find your man.
my betrothed, and bring him back. I'm hearing all these accounts, these wild accounts at the minute, that metal and glass left town. Those scum-sucking, bottom-feeding paper and plastics.
Disgusting. And they're from the swamp.
So, we'll have to divide the prize. Listen, you don't get distracted by counting. You don't get distracted by the plot of Shrek.
It'll be hard, there's 4. Well, look, he has to be somewhere in this strip club. Where else would he go? show.
Yes.
See-through?
I need a majority speaker. He just sort of looks like a man with a tux.
I can really only afford one of you, so this is a little
No, sir. We're merely asking questions.
I mean, you're all so fucking beautiful. But I really can only...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I am betrothed. I cannot be deterred, okay? I'm looking for a man in a tux, interested in the world, very, always trying to build things.
So this isn't some kind of guerrilla-style stripper narrative. Where you integrate yourself into the audience. No?
Well, maybe if we gave him one dance. Maybe it might make them a little more prone to speak.
Jog their memory. Okay.
Look, it's just like in Shrek when they take Gingy.
Just like that, we will remove our metaphorical gumdrop buttons. But girls, yet again, we can't be waylaid. We know what our intention is. If I don't get married, none of us will.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right. That's how it works. Okay.
Just one dance. Ay, caramba!
Zowie! Wowie!
Ay, 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 ay.
Awooga!
we'll show you how we dance in this bar. It's a nasty
trinkets and bits and baubles, all made from plastic.
Hey, don't get waylaid. We said to go this way, so just keep going this way.
Oh, God.
Don't mind that
A
fume
copy
the
of
plastic
Shrek
puts
2.
on.
That's the best one.
Say that. Oh, didn't mean to frighten you.
You're just as Lord Farquaad.
Oh, this old thing? Oh, yeah, sure. It's just an outfit that I saw in a fashion magazine. Movie tie-in fashion magazine. You know what that magazine was made out of?
Words?
Well, you're a smart one. So do you know what those words were printed on?
Well, paper, right?
So you've heard it. Look, a bunch of paper products on the ground. Books, napkins.
Fairy tales.
Oh, sure. Oh, there's also a script. It's called a screenplay.
An unreleased Shrek 5.
Oh, the digital copies were destroyed. That's the only remaining one. That's what you get for relying on digital things.
What was that?
Huh? Nothing.
Girls? Girls? Oh boy, you turn your back on them for 1 second. Hello?
Come.
Cindy? Susan? Hello, it's Cassidy St. Clair, heiress to the metal attachment fortune.
Cassidy?
What? What? Who said that?
Up here in this concrete tower.
It's so high. I can't see up there. Who is that?
It's me.
Show your face.
What are you doing here? I thought you would move on.
No,
Left you at the altar.
I know you did. That's why I decided to follow you. I had to give a very sexy striptease to man in the club to find out where you were.
Careful, don't try to come up here. It's smooth. There's no grooves to put your hand in like there would be in a log tower. Or a brick tower.
Yes, the work you've done is very impressive. What would you call this architecture?
Brutalist.
Well, I have to say, I quite love it. I'm very impressed.
Wait, what?
I love what you've done. It's really amazing. You know, all of this could be made stronger if you had metal attachments as a foundation.
Metal attachments as a foundation. I suppose I did have a few issues keeping it sturdy.
Well, so what you do is you like build them in these like X's, and then you put the cement around it,
I
and
suppose
then it'd be very strong.
a bar of metal to reinforce the concrete. I guess you could call it a rebar.
Yes. You'd be the re and I'd be the bar.
Or you'd be the bar.
You'd be the
I'd
re.
Oh, that's the same. No. I can't.
Well, why not?
My father, if he ever found out, he'd kill us.
Well, I don't think that's true. You know, we were betrothed to each other before we could even walk. You remember?
I remember crawling. My father would have me crawl on glass. I would crawl away over to the concrete, and he would pick me up and put me back by the glass.
I remember much the same. I was once gifted a Barbie doll for Christmas, and I had to watch how metal could destroy it. And I beat her to death. I beat her to death with metal.
Good.
I beat her to death. I beat her to death. Plastic cage!
And we can't get out.
Please! Please! I know you taught me to count, but it's not even worth it to me being in this cage!
Please, let us out.
No, you're bait for a trap.
For what? Bait for a trap. Bait for a trap?
Do you think I said bait?
It doesn't say bait for a
They're
trap!
gonna cook us.
Bait for, did you say bait for a trap?
Bait? No, how is that an expression?
We don't want you. We don't want you. You're useless. You can't count and you like Shrek too much. You're bait for a trap.
You're
Bait for a trap.
Bait for a trap.
Bait for a trap.
Bait for a trap.
We're babes in the trap.
Oh, I see what you've done. Your evil machinations while my husband and I have been away. Paper and plastic, plastic and paper. Did you get married without us? Sorry, it all happened so fast. But you see, we're so much stronger than paper and plastic. Not alone, but together.
Together. Here, let's put the big thing on your thing.
Watch this.
What? What?
Plastic room.
So now you're gonna be baked for the trap. They're gonna bake you.
Please, we thought getting rid of you was enough, but we always have to keep you trapped up and tied together because we are paper and plastic, and the town of Toledo is gonna be paper and plastic for the rest of forever. And nothing bad has ever happened to paper before, especially when it's exposed to the elements. And Captain Plastic.
You're gonna have to trust me. We have to go this way, and when I lean, you lean with me. Ready?
I trust you. You're my foundation.
You're my insulation. Just like my Barbie doll. going to do cement.
Cement and
And
metal.
metal.
Also known as cement-metal.
You know, I'm supposed to be angry. I'm supposed to be mad. But you see, ogres are like onions. They got layers.
I'm crying.
That's Shrek magic. Listen, if you want to be together, I can't stop you. People wanted to stop me and Fiona from getting married.
Your mom.
I mean, we only just met, but like, but just so you know, Shrek is my dad, and I meant to say something. There's a lot going on, and yeah.
No, you're perfect. I love your tea.
I've known her a long time, but thank you so much. I've known her a long time. I just never made it to the swamp. I feel bad, but yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
Don't let me stop this moment to happiness.
Dad, maybe Jared will take over the business. You haven't talked to him in forever, and he's been standing right next to you the whole time.
Jared, my donkey son. All right. Ogres, they're like me.
Say something else. Anything, Daddy.
You can have the business, son. Maybe you can make your own. Shrek 5.
Shrek 5.
Maybe we can still have that wedding party after all.
Yeah. I mean, now here we are in the middle of a soggy field covered in wet paper and plastic. What a better place for a wedding, right? Yeah.
It's like a swamp in here.
Do you think maybe you, Mr. Shrek, could officiate our wedding? Yeah, I want to get married fast.
I will take you as you.
Yes!
I now pronounce you man and wife. You take this right
Oh, wow.
Hey guys, this is Eric from Rumple Teaser. Thanks so much for watching our video. We have some more videos on our YouTube page, and if you like us, feel free to support us on Patreon. And I think that's it. Take care.